Hi guys, welcome to a new video today. Some of you might have noticed there were not many videos within the last 2 or 3 months because I took a break from GTA. But GTA always drags me back to it. It's too much fun. Simply too much fun. They try to kill you always. Just going into my hangar now. Sniper bullet. Wonderful. Welcome to Freemode. But I guess we all know how Freemode works. And here I was playing with some mates, and this guy in the Avenger, he was mad at a mate of mine, so I took out the Chernobog just to test if the Chernobog is still working. And good news, the Chernobog still works. Lovely, lovely Chernobog. But of course, now my mate sits in my car, and this guy is of course still mad at him. Now with Kosatka missiles. Yeah, the Imani Virtue must be so disappointing for him. Poor guy. But of course the Kosatka dude had a friend. With an orbital cannon. I hope my mate learned his lesson now. Well, they are mouthbreathers of course, so who cares? But there are many other peoples, like this red one here for example. He went after a stand your ground of 6 people, all by himself. Just trying out what he can do. I also sometimes do this, and spoiler, you hurt yourself. But in my book, such players like the red one, they deserve respect, not the Kosatka wimps or whatever. And in GTA nowadays, there are people like Little Eumel with a hashtag. He is the personification of GTA gaming fun. And he had a very, very pretty evening recently. And maybe you already met Little Eumel because he has his own video series, more a grinder series. This is a PvP standalone, I would call it, like an Eumel Story or whatever. But this Pretty Evening started with the YouTuber Pretty Evening being in Eumel's lobby and getting killed by this green guy who comes passing by in a Torpedo, and Eumel shoots him. Yeah, and then Little Eumel killed him a second time and felt all grown up, all strong, all good. And thought, I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm the best. And asked Pretty Evening, do you want to do a little bit of shooting at the airport? All friendly, no tryhard stuff, no BST, no Evo and such. Just a little bit of gentle killing. Yeah, and the answer was yes. Of course he wants to gently kill Little Eumel. And we had a very nice, I would call it a friendly shootout, not like a sweaty 1v1 or tryhardy one or whatever. Really cool, and I really love such situations. I mean, it was all friendly, so I did not clip the fight, just the end, because I think it's also important, or maybe not important, but it can also show if you're not up in the end, but if you just had like a nice time in the game. And if you know his videos, then you know he's a very good PvP player. And very good sniper too. So for me it's always fun to play against good people, because then you learn something or you have interesting fights. And I think Eumel baptized in his own blood. This is also very fitting for Eumel. And because it was a very pretty PvP evening, someone else joined the lobby. Also another low level, definitely a Smurf account, and he was in a fight with, or in a short fight with my friend DeWalt. And I thought I'd help him, because I'm low level too, and said we do a 2 versus 1 against you, DeWalt, but he said, nope, not with me, I am not involved in your Eumel nonsense, Morlock. And that one was definitely a Smurf account. He was way too good. And that's fun. It also teaches us never underestimate anyone in this game. And these fights are the best fights always. I mean, I'm not sure everyone has fun in different ways in this game, of course, but like such airport fights or also in the city or something, like when they do not mouth breathe, like when they do not use Evo, BST or Ghost Organization or anything like that, or all these glitches. I mean, there are even people telling me the weather glitch wouldn't be game breaking. But is that true? I mean, if you see this, for example, it's a good situation. I mean, he is hard to spot in the darkness. As soon as he goes in the light, I have no problem spotting him. And then he's in the darkness again. And he is really hard to spot when it's nighttime. Yeah, of course it would make a big difference if I had the weather glitch switched or put on or whatever you want to call it, and my game was set to 2 PM in the afternoon on a sunny day with no fog and nothing or no rain and never nighttime. Of course it gives a big advantage. And then he wanted to stop the fight and appeared ghosted to me, which is perfectly fine and okay. And this player is also a great example for an unsalty, untoxic person. We were messaging back and forth a little bit, and he even helped me doing hangar cargo after that. So all I'm saying is there are so many decent people. Just don't spend too much time with the trash that is also in GTA, all this Lobbysmegma. And sometimes you meet funny griefers that get angry. And Eumel made some griefers mad the other day. 4 of them actually. And you might ask now, what? Eumel? How can you be mad at Eumel or angry at Eumel? He's just a nice little noob from right next door. And all Eumel wanted to do was selling his asset. You could ask and argue now, okay, there are people already killing each other in this lobby. Is it smart to sell your asset here? I never said Eumel was smart. But Eumel is someone who likes to shoot guns. And also someone who still needs to level up his shooting skills to 100%. And he takes all opportunities he finds to shoot a rifle. So Eumel had a decent start into the fight, made some kills, also got killed a little bit. And it was all relaxed, but then the tension grew. And this is when I was a little bit suspicious for the first time, because now we have a jetpack, we have one of the players, and we have a tank, and they do not kill each other. They might belong together maybe. And while in lobby I was focused on the tank, I did not notice the jetpack much actually, but the jetpack will soon kill me. For some reason it is not on the clip, but when I walk around this corner here now, I get killed by the jetpack. And then the jetpack wanted to kill me again. And here I realized how smart it is to always have an auto-aim marksman with you. And here's the second hint that they belong together, because 2 of them now sit in the same tank, lovingly kissing each other and being all romantic. And that is the jetpack guy. I was also a little bit lucky in the fight, because there was another player passing by in his helicopter destroying the Kanjali tank, so the tank driver is now hiding here, and I need a rocket to get him out of his hide hole. And then I miss our shots and get killed. And now I'm convinced they belong together, because there's this tank and then there's this half-track. Unbelievable. Then I realized they might be angry now, because now it's a half-track, someone at the half-track guns, and there is someone at the anti-air. But I really like their attitude, like this, we have to exterminate this Eumel attitude. Cute. And then I see half-track, tank, and another tank in the back. That's when you know you are in trouble in this game. I was, of course, killed a couple of times by the tank. And maybe they wanted to teach me a lesson or something, but let me tell you one thing in this game. I will never learn any lesson. I will not get smarter. Never ever. And I must admit, I really enjoyed the fight. Also the tanks, I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous in my view, but okay. This tree was annoying me much more than any of those vehicles actually. Then they showed me the sparrow. Problem with the sparrow is, if you fly like this and you do not hit this rocket, then you are dead. And of course they wanted to kill me with a car bomb. But this explosion was just nice. And I'm pretty sure this guy was just ordering another tank. But then something outrageous, something horrendous, and something really game-breaking happened. Exactly, a friend joined, and the 4 versus 1 turned into a 4 versus 2, and we just wanted to sweat around a little bit, but after 1 or 2 minutes they did not want to play with us anymore. Yeah, Kanjali boy went passive, his tryhard friend job teleported behind us and left via job after that, and Kanjali boy left the lobby in the usual way, and the other two, yeah, they just drove away. And then another mate joined the lobby and we were 3 people and there were only 2 of them left. I actually did not want to do a 3 versus 2 against them, so my 2 friends, they killed them a little bit more until they went passive. And since I always know what happens when they go passive, at least with this one mate of me, I had to drive over there. That situation just cried for a little editor clip. Passive mode is not always safe.